The Fellowship of the Coins is a product of the International Fellowship of the Least Coin, which was started by the Christian Women's Association. FLC is a worldwide ecumenical movement of prayer for peace and reconciliation. Christian women around the world meet and pray with each other. Through this, they are reminded to live a forgiving life with others. These coins are given with each prayer, yet the movement is focused on prayer and reconciliation rather than money. Anyone who wishes to join makes a commitment to spend time in prayer whenever she has a strained relationship with another person, and to uphold in prayer others who are victims of jealousy, hatred, violence, and injustice.
This wonderful act of service was developed among church-recognized organizations of the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, UCCP, such as the Church Women's Association, or CWA among women, the United Church Men, or UCM among the men, the Christian Young Adults Fellowship, CYF among the young professionals, the Christian Youth Fellowship, or CYF among the youth, and finally, the United Church Workers Organization among the church workers.
Each time an individual prays for justice, peace, and reconciliation, he or she sets aside one least coin of local currency as a tangible token toward their prayer being answered. It is important that only the least coin of each currency be set aside so that even the poorest citizen of each country can be part of this fellowship of love and care.
The idea for the Fellowship of the Least Coin came out of the experience of Shanti Solomon in India. In September 1956, she was part of the Pacific mission team of 7 women from different countries that traveled in Asian countries after World War II. This tour was organized by Dr. Margaret Shannon of the National Office of Presbyterian Women in the U.S. When Shanti Solomon was refused a visa to Korea in the middle of the trip because Korea did not have diplomatic relationship with India, she went to the Philippines to wait. While there, she reflected on the experiences of their travel in the war-torn countries of Asia and the national and economic barriers that kept women apart.
Upon the return of the team, she suggested that prayer could transcend every national boundary. She challenged the Christian women of Asia and of the Presbyterian Church of the U.S. to launch a project of Christian prayer and positive action in which every woman could participate, no matter her economic position. Every time a woman prayed, she was to set aside the least coin of her currency. It was an encouragement to the women of the team to demonstrate their unity in Christian faith regardless of their country of economic circumstances. They all accepted it as a way to express their solidarity with suffering humanity and with women of every nation.
So today, 64 years after, the United Church of Christ in the Philippines is still enjoining Shanti Solomon's very noble intentions to promote peace and forgiveness by means of prayer. Today, we call on everyone to set aside a coin as you pray specifically for peace and forgiveness all around us. The CWA coin will be called as the least coin. The UCM coin is going to be called the biggest coin. The CF coin is faith coin. The CYF is hope coin. And the UPU coin is going to be called as the sacrificial coin. This time of pandemic where we are all quarantined, we suggest that you collect your coins and set it aside as you bring them to your local churches during the first mass gathering of your church. Or better yet, send the money transferred to whoever is in charge of the Fellowship of the Coins in our Metropolis conference office.
May God